Obviously, it's been an unprecedented couple of years with the pandemic, and lots of other groups will say that we haven't had pay rises either. And the idea of tracking a pay rise to inflation right now just isn't realistic. What do you say to people who would suggest that?
Well, it's realistic for everyone in this country to get a pay rise. Corporate Britain is making vast profits. We've got more billionaires than we've ever had. The super rich are doing very well, thank you very much. And all British workers need a pay rise. And if our members don't get a pay rise, this idea that cleaners and nurses and caterers and doctors, retail workers are going to get a pay rise is a nonsense. What British workers need is a campaign to get a square deal off corporate Britain, and they're not getting it at the moment. People are storing up profits, they're paying out dividends, and they're not prepared to pay workers the correct rate for their labour. That's got to be addressed, and we need a redistribution of wealth in this country because it's all being stored by the people at the top and it's being taken away from the people at the bottom.
Do you have sympathy for some of those families out there who now are going to have to change their plans and their plans are going to be affected?
We do feel sorry for people who are going to be affected. We've got no grudge against working people trying to go about their lives or take their holidays. But the fact is, our members are struggling as well. They've not had this pay rise and they are struggling to pay their bills. They will lose their money during these strikes if they go ahead. And what we need to do is concentrate on getting a deal. And Grant Shapps needs to allow these companies to negotiate. He needs to fund the railways properly, as the government needs to fund all our public services properly.